What's happening, guys? My name's Nick. I'm a residential and commercial architect in the US, located more specifically currently in Denver, Colorado. And today we're going to be covering a quick tutorial on color coding tabs in Revit, why it's effective, why you should definitely do it, why it just helps your workflow and navigation really within Revit. So let's get into it. First, you're going to want to open your Revit, whatever version you have. It doesn't matter. Right now, I have Revit 2024 opened with a few sample projects up top, as you can see. All four of these are different projects that I have open within one Revit session. Again, this feature of color coding tabs is available with PyRevit, which is a plugin, a third-party plugin for Revit. It doesn't really matter too much what version of PyRevit you have. I would download the most recent, latest version of PyRevit. I don't even have the most recent version downloaded currently, and it works fine. So to download the most recent version, you're just going to go to like GitHub or somewhere and type in PyRevit, most recent download, and you'll find here on GitHub this right here, PyRevit 6.4.0. Which is the preferred version. I would just quickly hit that and download that and get that going. Very straightforward download. It should be quick and easy. Once you have that done, we'll jump back into Revit and you'll see this tab up top. Okay. So once you have PyRevit downloaded, you have a couple projects open. I'd recommend opening a few. You're going to go to this little tab here under File, top left. You're going to go to PyRevit and then Settings. Once you're in PyRevit Settings, you're going to go to UI UX, and you'll see the language here, and you'll see Colorize Open Documents. You want to check mark that box there, like I have it. You can ignore this box if you have it. If you're able to check mark it, go ahead and check mark it. Many versions of Revit don't allow you to do it. It is another sorting by document option, and I think it's nice. It just doesn't work currently for me. So go ahead and check that if you like things to be more sorted at the top. And so going down here, you're going to have a project tab style and a family tab style. If you don't know the difference between projects and families, I would watch a different video, I guess, because you're going to want to know that if you're a more advanced Revit user. But you have these color options right at the top. These are just the four first colors: purple, green responding here, blue here, and pink. You can sort these. You can take out the pink and that'll change it to yellow for the fourth one. So it's just corresponding to the first, second, third, and fourth. Again, you can't really drag these. You can change the colors anytime by double clicking within them. But you cannot, I haven't found a way to drag these across. So you just have to, if you want to move the purple down here, you're just going to have to minimize, take the purple off, and then re-add it down here. Okay. And for some reason, they don't allow you to drag them, which would be a nice feature, right? But that's how that works. So right now I have the option of the top bar heavier option for the project type, and then a border of medium for the family tab style. You can choose any of these you like. I specifically don't like the background fill option. I'll show you why in a second. I like the top bar heavier. I like the border heavy as well. And I do like my family tabs to look different than my project tabs. I think that's important and it just helps you navigate better. So I would recommend that. But yeah, I'll show you real quick what the background fill does. So you just, again, once you have everything saved up here that you want, don't worry too much. You can come back and save it later, but just save settings down below. It'll change. So as you can see up top, I have 3 project types open and 1 family open. This family here. The reason I don't like the full background is because you can't tell it's selected, which sucks. I like to see that I have this selected above. Again, you can also see what you have open up in the very top of Revit, but I don't like using that. I don't like reading through the long code name, if you will. So I just prefer these tabs. I think they're nice and easy and effective. So that's how that works. Again, I don't like the background full, so I'm going to change that back. I'm going to go here to UI interface. I'm going to change that back to a border of medium is kind of, or let's do a border of heavy. I don't care too much about the colors. I kind of like the light green as my first project that I open. And that is kind of how it works. So project 1 will be the very first project you open will be light green. And then the second project you open will be blue. And the third project and so forth just goes down this list here. So you can add as many colors as you'd like. Let's add, I don't know, like a light purple. Okay, that'll add it here. Let's add a dark, let's see, what do we not have here? Let's add a more, I don't know. We have a yellow. Let's add like a light pink and then just save settings. That shouldn't change anything since these are the first 4 options. I think that's about it with PyRevit. You can also get into sheets and revisions and so many other things, which we'll see in other video tutorials. But for now, I just wanted to show you this, which is again under settings and UI UX interface. Easy to find and change. This filter option is also an option for you. I don't use it. It's a little more advanced in terms of you can kind of set a color to always respond to one project, I believe. I haven't got into that. You can go ahead and try that if you'd like. I don't find the need for it really. I just like, I don't always need my woven woods project, for instance, to be orange, or I don't really care. I just like the first project to be the same color that I open, which it is. So that's how that works, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and learned a few things about Revit and PyRevit and color coding, and I hope it'll help you on your next project.